This next song is another traditional one, and there's been many versions of it all across Europe. There one's in Eastern Europe too, Hungary. It's probably a Slavic version. This is one of the old magical ballads, and it's a transformational ballad. So it's about two sorcerers, or a sorcerer and a sorceress. He's chasing her, and he's constantly turning himself into something to try to catch his prey, and she tries to outwit him by turning into something else that can get away. So it's called The Twa Magicians, and this is loosely based on the A.L. Lloyd version of the song. Lady stands in her own front door, straight as a willow wand. Then along there came a husky smith with a hammer in his hand. Well, may you dress, you lady fair, all in your robes of red. Before tomorrow at the same time I'll have your maidenhead. And he said, bide, lady, bide, there's no way you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Oh, way, you cold blacksmith, would you do me this wrong? To think to have my maidenhead that I have kept so long. I'd rather I were dead and cold and my body laid in the grave than a husky, dusky, cold blacksmith my maidenhead shouldn't have. But he said, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Then the lady, she held up her hand and swore upon her soul, I would not be the blacksmith's wife with a full of a chest of gold. Then the blacksmith, he held up his hand and swore upon the mass, I'll have you for me, love me gal, for a half of that or less. And he swore, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. She turned herself into a ship to sail out o'er the flood. He banged a nail into her tail and soon the ship she stood. Then she became a little duck a-floating on the pond, and he became a pig-necked drake and he chased her round and around, quacking, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a little ewe sheep to graze upon the common, and he became a shaggy old ram and certainly fell upon her. She turned herself into a hare to run upon your plain, and he became a greyhound dog and he fetched her back again, barking, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a little green fly, flew up in the air, and he became a hairy spider and fetched her to his lair. She turned herself to a swift young mare, as dark as the night was black, and he became a golden saddle and he climbed up upon her back, riding, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a hot griddle and he became a cake, and all the way she turned herself, the blacksmith was her make. Then she became a turtle dove and flew back in the air, and he became an old clock pigeon and they flew on pair and pair. And he could, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Then she became a mulberry bush growing in the wood, and he sprinkled her like the morning dew, sprinkled her where she stood. Then she ran to her own bedroom and she became a bed, and he became a green coverlet and he gained a maidenhead. And he crowed, bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Bide, lady, bide, there's nowhere you can hide. The rusty smith will be your making that'll pull down your pride. Bide, lady, bide. Thank you.